We're on our first Tasman Bay snapper fish. I've got my old mate Dan with me. We're mid-October. Snapper are slowly moving into Tasman Bay, so we're having a go at them and see if we can't land a couple. First thing in the morning, we've been plagued with sharks, so I've just left my rods up a bit. And then wait till they stop, and you'll probably ask me how I know they stop. Well, Dan stops catching them. When he stops catching them, I know there's no sharks. Today, I'm running 3 Chaos rods. I've got 7-foot 11 Chaos rods, and each of them I'm running with a Funness 4000 bait runner. Rigs I'm running is all flashes, so on the bottom end I've got a 3-ounce Puka sinker, and then heading up to any of the Black Magic flashes. So these are the new snapper snacks that are coming out. So I'm running 3 of them, and out the back here on my little Aussie holders, which sit parallel to the water, I've got 3 rods sitting out there, so I'll cast one straight out the back as far as I can, next one out there, and one out there. Usually I have a straight line, but today we're testing the Black Magic flashes, so I'm running 3 of them. And I haven't got any baits in yet, because I'm still waiting to see. Dan's onto another shark. Are you onto a shark?
What shark?
A what? Yeah. There is into a shark. Not very exciting. There's a less chance with them to hook a fish in its guts. Just got the pilchard straight down through the top there, and that's nice and easy. The tails we just chuck in for chum. But that is one bait with the new Black Magic KLT hook. How the shark's going, Dan? Is that a doozy? I can hear him laughing. The lights come up pretty quick. Okay, so we have just been fishing for the last hour, half hour, and we have plagues of these. This is notorious for Tasman Bay. Sharks and little sharks. There's about 1 billion of them under the boat now in the Burley Trail, and every drop we are getting single or double hookups of these bad boys. Sadly, they're not good eating. But we just have to carry on. Probably a bit early in the season, but we'll see if we can't get a snapper out of them, or spiral into fishing depression and go home. Everything's going completely right for us. We've got wind in the right direction, tides in the right direction, but we've got 1 billion sharks under the boat. We just haven't stopped. As soon as you put it in the water, you get a shark on. I've actually resorted to using flashes without bait now. Hopefully the snapper will light the flash on them and keeps the sharks away. Oh, look at this guy. Just trying to get nice and close. Oh, shark on. Can you see that rod right there? Taps of a tiny shark. Both hooks and fully wrapped up. This is what we're talking about. This is a spiny dog, and he's got the top 8-bar hook, but also managed to get, whoa, Jesus, the other 8-bar on him too. So they tangle all your line up, and it's a nightmare. And he got the camera all dirty. Bloody sharks. Just had the call from Vaughan. He is catching snapper, so we're going to head there because it's just shark up on here. Dan's got the anchor up, so we're going to head up. So we might be fishing a bit longer today. I prefer red pot over blue or carpet shark.
I always think it's worth, and I think I'll do this next time I come out. Just having one of like a Lucanus or something bobbing up and down somewhere.
Is that underneath?
Yeah, because I just remember that, especially if you're out here at this sort of depth, you know. Because Gary caught a good snapper.
On one?
He put it on his jigging rod and just put it in the rod holder, and about 10 seconds later he had that fish. We hadn't even put any baits in the water. And I assume they don't, you know, sharks don't go for them, do they?
Not really, no. Let's do just that, Dan. I got up Derval, I was eating rations and the Lucanus in the rod holder.
Yeah.
Just folded over, just drifted on a random spot. We stopped to have lunch.
Oh really?
Because we'd spiral into fishing depression. Big red. Oh, there though, like it. Flog.
Get that Lucanus out.
Yeah, not at the moment.
Oh
no! No! There's an ocean going cutaway there. Just like that. I thought that was going to be
the big boy.
something a bit better. Whoa! 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 What the?
What did I tell you, Mark? What have you got?
I don't know. Oh, maybe.
Coweye.
Nah, not
Yep.
coweye.
Did it take any line?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah?
That's some good shit, man.
Can you pull that left rod in?
Oh yeah.
might be snappery.
Looks snappery.
It does look snappery.
What did I tell you about
Oh, Jesus.
Lucana?
Well, exceptionally slow morning. Dan was like, I'll put the Lucanus over. We've done that in the past and caught snapper, and I was like, oh yeah, okay. So I chucked the Lucanus over and have just hooked a good fish that's been smoking some line. No idea what it is. It sort of head shakes like a snapper, but so if this is a snapper, the Lucanus are legendary. And I'm using the SHIMANO Stella 1000 15-pound multicolour Kairiki braid, and I've got about a 40-pound leader, and using a sunset crab 60 grams because we're in about 20 metres of water. What do we got, Dan? What's it going to be? Okay, this is pretty exciting. Man, it's right out that side though. Oh, here's leader. We need net, mate.
Yep.
Net all this. Oh, it's a big snapper.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, was that someone's line?
Yeah.
I just heard that.
Oh man. What did I tell you, man? That's awesome. Oh, good shit.
Spectacular. The first snapper of the season, and that is on the little sunset crab Lucanus. I am very happy with that. It's been such a tough morning. We've been smashing the sharks, and this guy's pretty feisty. He's probably around, what do you reckon, Dan? 10 pounds, maybe 10 or 12 pound snapper. But I'm just, you know, what can you say? I couldn't be happier. First snapper of the season on the Lucanus in the rod holder on the side of the boat.
Fucking shit.
That is awesome.
Oh, what did I tell you?
That's in too, Dan. The one next to it. Snapper? I don't know where to go. That rod there needs to come up. Can you get that? We just had a double hookup, guys. I think I might have lost this one or not. These are pretty good snapper. Just went pear-shaped, eh? Double hookup on snaps, and I think they're good ones.
Two different methods too, eh? Oh, we're not got the
Blue bottle. Alright, snapper one. Snapper two. Oh, snapper two's pretty big. Oh.
That's pretty big. You're good? You want to chuck it in the same net?
No, I'm not going to pear shape.
Oh, it's extendable handle.
You sort the rod, I've got the fish, okay. You sort the rod.
Sweet. All good, mate. Good shit.
The fish have just come on the chew. Yeah, what are you doing with that big handle? Watch me put that thing. Oh, it's all go. She is all go now.
That's just the pliers.
Right, so there's another good snapper. That's on the Black Magic brand new snapper snack, and that's the Lumo colour. So first fish and first trial of them has worked a treat. The snapper have been under the boat, not out the back of the burley trail, straight under the boat. And that is another good fish to start off the Tasman Bay fishing for summer. We're pretty happy because it's been a poor morning with thick all fish around. Just sharks and sharks. We moved out deeper and we've just finally got onto them on the change of the tide. And the other one, the other rod, was on the Lucanus, hanging over the side. There you go, and that's a nice little panny on that little sunset again.
I got a red cod.
And I've tangled someone else.
Oh, that must be the Lucanus.
I've detangled.
And there's a fish on that. So this one here is your rod that got tangled up in my line, remember? Okay. But there's a fish on the end of that one. Just to make it really confusing. Oh, that's what it is.
What is it?
Small snapper and a carpet shark. That's like, right? See that?
Hey?
See that, mate?
What do you got? A Tasman Bay.
I got it, 4 little guy. Jesus.
That's brilliant.
That's
Carpet shark
Yep.
and a small bream.
This is a hookup while we had those. There's another fish on that tangle there.
Righto, so change of tide, it's gone ballistic now. This is a classic Tasman Bay scenario.
Look at this. Yeah. We've got a tangle
look at him.
small little guy.
Look how cute he is. Let's have a look at your pole.
Yep.
Great.
I just lassoed him.
Is that my braid? It is.
Yeah, that's it.
Take a Dan fishing and he butchers your braid. Butchers everything. Great. So you're pretty happy, Dan?
Extremely happy.
Started off terrible morning, didn't it?
It's horrible. Yeah. No, it's been a great.
Do you want the oyster?
Oh yeah. No, it should be alright. Good fishing there, mate.
Alright team, so that was a very awesome first trip of the season into Tasman Bay for a snapper. We landed quite a few good ones. Started off pretty bad with all those sharks. I mean, every drop straight away there was a shark. And now we've just pulled up anchor. Vaughan and Susanna just pulled up next to us. They managed to get a couple of good snappers on the rod too. They actually had a rod get busted in the rod holder. Snapper hit it and busted it off and busted the rod in the rod holder, dragged it to the bottom. Then Vaughan hooked it with one of his rigs and pulled it up and pulled the line and they had a snapper on it. So they're telling that story and they're pretty happy about that. But I've got to say, me and Dan are pretty stoked with how today's gone. And we're going to call it quits and make our way home.
Are you serving those beef burgers or what do you normally do?
Are you doing portable coffees or burgers? Gutted.
Mike wasn't very interested in some, good old German sausages.
I didn't think we'd have time, Dan, which we never do.
It's always fun. I think we've learned that.
Alright, we'll see you next time.